Jason Shook's number 6 video game of 2017, and I'm gonna type it into the YouTube search bar. Here we go. Let's go.
That is Slime Rancher.
Oh fuck me! Well, let's just go to our page and just check out one of the hundreds of Slime Rancher videos that you can see on probably boring.
This is a weird one for
YouTube.
me.
So I am in some of them.
Yeah,
but
not all.
This is a weird one for me.
Yeah, talk about Slime Rancher.
I played a lot of this game, and most of it online, and most of it that's recorded. I think almost 100% of it is recorded.
Mm-hmm.
No, probably 80% of it. I played offline a lot.
It's a lot. Like there's 12 hours right here that in just this playlist. So there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot, and I played a lot of this game, and it was a big thing for our channel. It was good press, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 80% of our subscribers are because of this and
I really
some Mario.
enjoyed
That's it.
doing it. And
You think you did?
there was parts of it that I didn't like,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a weird time. I was like a YouTuber for kids for like a couple of months.
Yeah, you were like a digital unpaid babysitter.
It's my favorite St. Vincent song.
Digital unpaid babysitter is a good St. Vincent song. It's a really good St. Vincent song.
I did not like Slime Rancher.
Yeah, I really got into it and its like lore and all, just like everything about it. It was just I really got into it.
Feeding the slimes, ranching the various slimes.
It's Pokemon to me. Like that. That's
do you battle the
same,
slimes?
No, that's the same itch that was scratched, which is the thing that I really enjoyed. Like about like Pokemon, it was like the gathering of the Pokemon. I didn't really care about battling the Pokemon. Like,
gathering of the Pokemon.
Really,
No, see, I was really a little more into the cockfight aspect of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I was like a gatherer. I wasn't like a big battler.
Yeah, see, I'm with Thomas. It was more about the meta and like team comp. With Pokemon for me. But I could see that there was joy in collecting the Pokemon.
Getting them Pokemon.
Yeah,
because I don't collect anything in my real life. Like, I have nothing. I have no stuff.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
Yeah.
What do you look at?
Nothing. Like my computer.
Yeah.
What do you look at?
What are you without a hoard of gold to sit on?
Yeah, I don't have any stuff. Like if you look around,
yeah, his apartment. There's stuff in it, but there's no like. Here's my old thing that I own. Like he doesn't have anything like that.
I got like a little.
He has a Game Boy Advance SP that's like the NES version. That he modded with a light or something. I don't remember what he did with it.
I modded it with the line level audio output.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, his apartment is like there's no like he doesn't have a collection. Like you go to my house, I'm like here's thousands of comic books and here's all the amiibos that I bought and why did I do that, and here's a bunch of old video games that mean nothing to me.
Here's all my comic books and I don't know what to do with them anymore.
Yeah, I've literally started tearing them up and using them as wrapping paper for presents.
I have all these action figures and some of them I don't like or want anymore, and I kind of want to get new ones, but I'm worried that that's a slippery slope that I don't need to go down.
Don't do it. So Jason, you have mixed feelings about Slime Rancher. You have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, I do have mixed feelings.
The children
about
were mean sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes little kids were mean to me.
Yeah, the children were mean. The children would show up and they would ask why other streams were not Slime Rancher. That happened quite a bit.
Yeah,
they just expected us to be a full-time Slime Ranching channel.
Yeah,
we were ranching all 24/7.
Yeah, when I was doing Mario, I had a couple of people jump in the chat that were like, "Oh, I thought this was Slime Rancher," and I was like, "Why would you think that? It says Mario in big letters." But yeah, I mean, we what little popularity we reached was on the back of this video game for sure.
Yeah, for sure, and we have
like
to
100%
celebrate it.
So let's all have a little bit of reverence for Slime Rancher.
Yeah, good on you, Slime Rancher. We appreciate what you've done.
Something weird.
For us.
Did something weird.
Jason
there
had
it
an
is.
experience. Like
Yeah.
Jason had a life experience.
Yeah.
And that's what this list is all about. You know,
Mhm.
what was the funnest
about life.
What was your life experience?
Look
And,
at me! Look how much I was slime ranching. Look down
so
there.
much, Jason. It's so much, man.
It's a
Like
lot of slime
it's a
ranching.
fucking lot. It
like
was
hard
every
work.
night for a long time.
Oh
It was
yeah,
just,
it was hard work.
like 2-3 times a night. Sometimes is a lot.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
ranching.
But
That is a lot of ranching.
you know, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more Slime Rancher vids.
If we ever want to
and,
work that hard again, we might
Yeah.
do something like that.
all right, Thomas, did you play Slime Rancher?
No, I was just on the stream of
He was
every
on
now and then,
stream.
like once a week.
I didn't
Once
like
a
it.
week.
Thomas, give me your number 6.
Horizon Zero Dawn
Hell yeah,
for the
what a-
PlayStation 4.
What a good game! Horizon Zero Dawn is so good.
It's a really fun game and it was a new original IP with. I mean, it's the ending wasn't exactly the least predictable thing on the planet,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't make the story any less good in my opinion. Like I still really enjoyed it, and it's better than half of the fucking single player farted out stories that are in some games these days. So, I really appreciated this like cool new genuine thing.
They tried something.
Yeah, like they took a risk, and I really appreciate what they did with it. And they made a really kick-ass game. And honestly, like I let Devin borrow it, so I don't have my disc right now.
Mhm.
So I need to wait to get it back from Devin. But when I do, I'm gonna download the
The
DLC
winter stuff.
because I would love to play it. Like I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, I regret selling my copy back. I would like to play some more of it for sure. It's interesting that this game came out, like this Zelda, Mario all came out the year that like people were screaming that EA was trying to kill the single player experience. Like that
Yeah.
was like a narrative, you know, because of Star Wars or whatever, and it just isn't. It's just not true. Like the AAA single player game is alive and well, and this
Yeah,
is one of them.
sure.
Jason, you had some follow up that you wanted to talk about for Horizon Zero
Yeah, I
Dawn.
mean, like I really enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn, and like what I played of it, like it feels great. Like it really does feel like really solid. Like the bow combat, all the slow mo, the diving and the dashing, all that stuff is really really solid.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's a good game.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool. It is a good game.
this is a very good game.
You're right.
Like it a
We
lot.
agree. We all
agree. That's probably Boring's game of the year.
So-
Horizon
so-
Zero Dawn.
so-
Sorry.
Oops.
All right. 6. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
My number 6 is a little game called Night in the Woods.
Oh, there you go.
Night in the Woods. I bought this for Jason, so I'm not. Oh boy, I don't want to.
Oh, not Jacksepticeye, please.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, fuck him.
It's all Jacksepticeye.
Oh no, is he the only person to play that game?
He's the only one that's ever played it.
Oh, it's Cry. He's just as bad.
Here we go. Well, it's muted.
Okay.
so you play as I don't want to spoil it because I really want Jason to play it. I think you should play it too, but I think Jason will get a lot out of it. But
sort of a blanket situation.
yeah, the subject matter will hit home for you in a specific way, I think. So it's a kind of a platformer. There's like very light platforming. It's not really that. It's more of a side-scrolling. It's not even really an adventure game because there's no inventory. Like you're not collecting stuff and putting it places, and there's no puzzles or anything like that. It's a lot of this. Like it's a lot of you play as that cat. It's a little girl cat called May, and she comes home from college. And she's trying to like reintroduce herself to like the town that she grew up in, which is like this destitute like Midwestern like coal mining town, and all the jobs are gone because the mine is closed and like it's just dying. And so she's trying to like get back into her old life because she couldn't hack it at college, and so she's coming home, and all of her friends have like grown up and moved on because they're all like 20 and they didn't leave but they want to, so, and she can't now. So it's this interesting dynamic, and the story's really good. And it ends up being a commentary on depression. Like a lot of it is about what depression is like and how people experience it and what it can do. But there's also this other narrative that I find really interesting. That was like this sort of like not the bad Trump voter, the scared Trump voter, right? Like what's going on with them. Yeah. There's this interesting like side plot where it's talking about how it's these like 45 and 46-year-old like Gen X and like late baby boomer dads that worked their whole lives because their fathers worked and they worked till they were 50 something and then they retired and that was it and everything was fine, and now they don't get to do that. Their jobs are gone. They have nothing left and stuff like that. So there was this really interesting like them yelling at millennials because you play as this millennial cat, but you coming to an understanding as to why they're yelling at you and why they're so angry about how lazy you are. That I thought was really, really cool. I think it was my favorite story this year, except for number one, but it's an excellent like story, just little story. It took me like 8 hours to beat. And I really liked it. A bunch. It doesn't really belong on this list like at all. Now that I'm looking at it, like it doesn't go anywhere. But it's really good. I think everybody should play it. I bought it. It's number 6. It's as high as it could go, and as we go higher, you'll know why. But I put it as high as I could possibly put it. I think you'll really, really like it. I hope you'll.
I'm excited.
I hope you will play it.
I will.
And not get bored with it, because it is like there's the only real gameplay is like this walking back and forth. And then every now and then there's these little like tiny puzzle vignettes. There's like one instance where you're trying to get to somebody's apartment, but they don't have a button. And when you try to push where their button is, it shocks you. So you have to figure out like how to keep it from shocking you and open the elevator and stuff like that. But it's very light, like puzzle solving. The star is the story.
Just the dialogue.
Yeah,
I'm cool. I understand what it is, like, and I understood because I've followed this game since it came out, or since before it came out, and like I've been meaning to play it, and so I'm glad that you sent it to me. It's nice.
I think you'll really enjoy it. I think it'll mean something to you.
I'm excited.
So anyway, that's Night in the Woods, and it's the last bummer on the list.